Hello, it's Friday. We're going through the markets this morning. Big news is SpaceX is pushing through, doing an IPO this morning. So we'll be watching that. SPY is attempting to retrace yesterday because we got some big news going on in the world. It looks like there's a breakthrough in the US-Iran negotiations, coupled with the all of the capital outflows, trying to free up capital for the SpaceX. Seems to be at the perfect timing. But right now it looks like it's a risk on rotation. Crude oil is collapsing, and it looks like there's a relief rally in the global cyclicals. On a Friday before the weekend, it's just like absolutely perfect timing. I'm sure it's not planned. So the SPY and the Q yesterday did very well. We'll see what happens. I'll be watching SpaceX this morning. We'll probably do a 15-minute wait on it and see if I can get anything. Some of the brokers I use are allowing shares, so we'll see what happens. Let's go through our trades, see how they're doing. CMRE. So the good thing about this position, CMRE, is we're trying to test the uptrend bottom. And it looks like it's proving that. We do see some bearish candles. And we do see a high volume candle yesterday. But we have the stop underneath the bar that pushed up. We're going to leave it. And I think that's the trade where we're going to stand. Okay. FBLA. FBLA tried to get through consolidation. It got slammed down, but it got pushed down on low volume. Testing right at that breakout point of 1428. I'm going to say that this is looking good. Stop remains until we get out of this consolidation range. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here just a second. All right, let's look at TNL, which was a gap fill. We have a price target of 75.71 on that. Looks like we're getting out of there. Stop remains. It's like I instinctively want to make this tighter, but I'm going to leave the stop where it's at. And we're real close to break even anyway. So I think that's good. Okay. NTB. NTB continues to try to get out of this consolidation range here. Looks like it's just further consolidating outside of the fill. Current price up a touch. So it's at least above our entry. I anticipate price coming back to 57.05. So let's see. I'm going to move the stop up underneath our entry with some wiggle room to there. Because price is trying to get up, getting hit with some sell side pressure. What is the nearest low? So let's see here. Price is trying to go up. It can't. It's probably going to retest. So I'm going to do 57.15 as the low with wiggle room. Yeah, let's just do 57 even. Okay, 57 even on that. I think that's a good move. Okay, let me make a note of that. $57, okay. XLV, uptrend, attempt. Okay, lower volume, getting hit, still floating around. Okay. AVB. Low volume. So low volume going into testing that breakout range from June 4th. We have a stop with wiggle room, so we're going to keep it as is. Okay, that'll be interesting to see. FISI. So here's the trade on FISI. We got higher volume going into current price. Yesterday saw some indecision. Sellers showed up where the June 9th reverse hammer showed, got reversed, and pushed back up. This is looking like a sign of strength. I'm going to leave the stop where it's at for now. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to move the stop up just a little bit to that previous section. We're close to break even. Closes. This is so weird. weird way of explaining it. Alright. Higher volume going into the high. Yesterday's low volume test showed sellers tried to test for support and buyers showed sign of strength moving. Well, I take it back. If it's a sign of strength, then why am I moving the stop? Moving the stop because I think price will try to go back down if it does, but I don't want it to go all the way back down to the previous range. I want this like range in the up or around my fill to be the range. So okay, 36.33, and we are close to break even, getting closer to it. We have an uptrend attempt here at TRV. High volume. Sellers pushed back down. Interesting. Close to my target. Target is really just the recent highs. I'm going to move the stop to underneath my entry. I think. Yeah, I'm going to move stop to underneath entry. Okay. Make sure I have an alert on target price. Cool. Okay. CVX. Wow. I think I'm going to start adding the volume, the average volume on the chart. So I'm going to add that as a feature that because it will help me to understand if that's a good thing about SignalDeck is I can add features that I think is good for me because I use this daily, but also for other users. They would benefit from being able to see the volume, normal volume. How did yesterday compare? I mean, I can kind of see this is about normal volume, but that would just be another feature that we can add pretty quickly. Huge retracement testing previous support resistance. Stop loss remains. Okay, that's probably going to sell off this morning because of the oil, actually. CVX. Oops. Yeah, that's interesting. So, we'll see what happens. CSX. Still in the consolidation range. Stop loss remains. UNP. Doing worse than CSX. Okay, still in the range. Stop loss remains. Okay. Monster. Monster's continuing out of the range. That's looking good. Some good volume as it just kind of floats up there. So definitely want to move my stop a bit because I'm assuming this is going up. And if it goes back down, it will probably test here. So I'm going to move the stop up just a little bit. Okay. Monster. And we are pretty close to break even on that anyway. 89. So we'll see how that goes. All right, Nucor. Definitely should post this on Twitter because Nucor is looking pretty good. High volume, going through and testing. High volume into the testing for resistance. Stop remains for sure. How far are we from break even on that? We're above break even. Price is above that, so we've locked in price on that, and then that's leadership. Okay. Q's pretty flat. SpaceX is yet to open up. That's interesting. What else we got here? We can look at the runs this morning and see what information we got. Got some leadership stuff going on. CSX showing up on the leadership signal this morning. That's always a good sign when you have an open position. Showing some strength. Wow. What is going on with Macy's? Huh. Macy's is going into that February 23. So here's the deal with Macy's. We have this February of 2023 high. Price slammed up into it, and pre-market is right below it. So the deal on this trade is I would not get into this right now. Now, if I did not previously mark the historical highs on this, I would definitely watch this for a 15-minute play. But knowing the previous highs, previous resistance, we've went past March 2024. It's now trying February of 2023. We're going to watch this, see where it goes. It did show up in the leadership signals this morning, but I'm add it to my watch list. Let's see what else we got. Applied Materials is up. Got a lot of good plays. I think I'm going to stay out this morning just to see what happens. Okay. Well, everybody will be watching the SpaceX stuff. Let's go through some of these positions that we had in the watch list just to see what they're up to. Novo Nordisk is going back up. Definitely missed the move on Starbucks, but that's the way it goes. Should have put a buy order above this consolidation. Definitely something to remember for next time. Coinbase is further breaking down. Walmart. So we do have our buy order at Walmart at 122.19. Price is definitely getting closer. So we'll see what happens here. Monster is crazy up high pre-market. CSX no trades. Nvidia. I have a theory that if we're on a risk on, then what does that look like? Risk on, everything's flowing out of tech in order to free up capital for SpaceX. So I need to look and know what that looks like for the market this morning. If we do get that deal signed over the weekend, the market will definitely melt up. Google went and tested that previous breakout and saw some buyers. That's interesting. So we probably want to put a buy order above this consolidation area for sure. Maybe even that gap fill. Okay. Consumer services. CVS. CVS would have been a good one above that buy zone. Might do a 15-minute watcher on CVS this morning. We'll put that in the books. All right, FBLA. Yeah, I can't believe Macy's, but we've already went through that. ROV. Okay, we're back at the stop. Okay, I gotta get off here and update my stops. Have a good one.